Bet your grandma's on it. Do not do that. You know. Oh, the steal comes in. Shanks. He gets cheeky. He takes away the bounty rune. I think there was the watcher to spot that out there as well. I guess so. Shanks just gonna give a little bit of a headache here over to Potato because he wanted to go over there and refill that bottle. Now he's gonna wait 30 seconds until at least the water runes respawn.
I like how he said he gets cheeky. I'm like, yeah, he's like, I shall cause mischief now. As Shanks, he's looking at the mid lane, and bottom they do kill DB. Might have been one of the other lanes that needed it more actually. As Hoodwink!
Oh, did they get the kill? They do. Dreamocel takes him down. Tino, yeah, this off lane, like I say, Hoodwink, it's not the tankiest hero in the world. 670 health, and well, at least a decent amount of armor. But yeah, that's with the Wraith Band coming out. But until he gets the Gleipnir up, until he gets the Hurricane Pike up, not the tankiest hero in the world here. This Tino. He's
doing about as well as the Wind Ranger, though. So woMy as well as Tino are having basically the same game right now. So it's not. Not the big. Oh.
It's not a surprise, right? Because it is the same hero. One of them just has a tail. To the mid lane here with this, like you say, with this Invis rune coming out. Was the jump coming through? It's going to come on to CML, but CML gets a really quick telekinesis out here. Poda wants to carry on going. The blast off, it doesn't actually connect here. And there wasn't that drive back onto the electric vortex as well. So yeah, now the Dream Coil comes out. There's a lot of damage coming through onto the Storm Turret. Storm Turret is going to be bounced around, kicked around, and Lewis, he does get the credit for the kill. Really surprising that he didn't use the vortex on the Rubik to... You can see, I mean, the chasing down, so this Techies is still in the Radiant jungle, just being a bit of a menace. Looking to Courier Snipe, he got one hit onto the Weaver's Courier, but the Weaver Courier being a flying courier didn't fully die here, and now the Storm Spirit jumps in, telekinesis once again, and the silence coming through. Do they get the kill this time? CML should fall, will fall. Poda gets the credit. Might want to go for more onto this one. Did he get the shield rune? He did. Pops out immediately now, and will be able to get some mana back onto this one. The blast off, it's going to stop. It does. It stops Lewis from getting away from this one. You're going to have to Insanity get involved in this. He might get the kill onto the Techies. The Techies, it sounds out. Shanks will fall in a trade-off, but the shackle's coming through now. And again, Sakuchi a second away. They don't have a reveal. They have no dust. So Densanity will be able to get back underneath that tier 1.
And it's not even like 500 gold between the two teams, right? It's not like it's just early. So there's no gap between the teams in net worth. It's just the draft is so much better on one side over the other. Orchid going to be the choice on Pota, which is so good if you can get on top of this Weaver. He's going to have to not go for Gleipnir. Gleipnir is too much. Oh, okay. woMy.
Is he going to go down here? They do get the kill onto Tino here. Poda gets to jump in, but there's going to be the turnaround. No. Ooh, he gets the time-lapse out here a second sooner on that time-lapse. Excuse me, on the blast-off. And maybe that time-lapse doesn't come out. Lewis does get the kill mid onto DB. DB was soaking mid solo, trying to get some XP. Is level 6 here on that Earthshaker. So that's going to be a really nice follow-up to these fights. He's going to be able to one himself in and get that Echo Slam off.
As one team has been just farming away, another team. Ah, there you go.
Well, yeah, there comes the jump in. It brings Lifestealer right back to the lane he was in. Now the Fisher comes through. Tino will fall. Poda gets the kill here. Jump up to the high. So already used the Orchid, so won't be able to get the silence out onto the Weaver. But the chase down now, Lewis. What's he going to be able to do? The rage comes out from Dreamocel. Going to be the jump away. Lewis, he's going to be able to use that Dream Call out. But look at this one. On the edge of the leash here, the Lifestealer is still going to be able to do the damage. And Shanks will fall. And now the drag back starts coming through onto the Weaver. Fisher coming through now as well. Do they have the damage to get the kill? Dreamocel, he's trapped in the corner. Won't be able to get himself away. Already used that time lapse now. DB might go down, or he might not go down. Okay, Lewis does get it in the end with the Witchblade damage onto that Earthshaker.
That was such a good... And hit level 25. To be fair though, I've seen a lot of these Pucks do that, and it's very impressive when Puck can just 1 versus 4, like 5, and get 3 kills out of it. Top lane.
Jump in. Yeah, they're going to be able to get another jump onto the Weaver, and that silence comes out, and the Weaver should be dead to the burn. Poda does get it the kill there. The Orchid really paying off.
He buys the Rod of Atos recipe. He's sticking to it. This is gonna bite Abat in his butt basically. Oh, the back line. Okay. Nice ward.
Sounds comes out. There's going to be the Yule Scepter now as well. The Echo Slam was used onto that one. It's going to be a really good battle flow coming through from the Techies. They get 2-3 kills. And though he might even be able to get a full 5-man teammate out of this Tino, though, he is scurrying away for his life.
Juju is MVP. He's like senses something. He plants a ward right behind. Alright, did they spot Shanks? Okay, the ward breaks the smoke. Ward is there. They spot him out in time. So they know. Execration, they are fully aware that something's happening.
Well, they're going to be aware that their Earth Spirit is dying here. He is going to burn down. Dreamocel actually gets the kill. That Radiance Burn is going to do the job. But if it wasn't him, it would have been the Orchid coming through. Rage Storm by CML. But it looks like they're still going to be able to chase him down. Blast Off doesn't connect, but the damage coming through will be enough. And they take down another 2 heroes on the side of Execration. Don't give up out.
not sure what Execration's game plan is at this point. You can't fight. It is suicide to go for these fights. I'll say that, then they get a team wipe, but it's still very difficult.
Echo
Oh
Slam,
my!
they're going to be able to turn this around. The Silence comes out into the Weaver once again. There's going to be enough damage to take him down, though. He does get that time lapse off. Silence was off. They do get 2 kills. So, yeah, it was maybe just a little bit too aggressive there from the side of Outcast, down a tier 1 when they weren't sure where the rest of the team of Execration were as well.
Yeah, it's like you've been playing as a team, so I'm surprised
they're going on. I mean, woMy's still farming up that BKB. It's going to be about 300 gold away from the BKB, which is going to be nice for the Wind Ranger too.
There's still a tier 1 mid and top standing. Oh, nice.
Okay, drag back now as well. Do they have enough damage this time with the Silence? They don't. Insanity to be able to get the time lapse off. You see a lot of damage on the Earthshaker. Earthshaker DB will fall, and they're going to be able to take down Juju now as well with this Dreamcoil coming through. Wind Ranger did TP in. The Gleipnir comes through. They get the kill onto the Storm Spirit. Dreamocel, they're going to pop that rage, trying to get himself away. He's saying, Wind Ranger, please come back. Let me infest. And now...
There you go.
Gleipnir comes out. It's going to be the kickback as well. Trying to use that focus fire. Windrun will be used. Infest comes out. They want to get this kill onto Shanks. Shanks trying to get himself away. The Glimmer Cape will keep him alive. The Wind Ranger goes down. And it's going to be, again, they try and go as like 3-4 heroes on the side of Outcast. I just think the actuals, the spells is just a little bit better. So building up fully into the actual spell points.
Yeah, I get what you mean, right? The talents are not as good as the skill points themselves.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Outcast, they wanted to get this bottom tier 2. They are going to be trading potentially. They already did trade their tier 2 top, so alright. And now, Execration, they want to defend.
Oh, TP comes in though from Shanks. He's going to be immediately silenced up. There was mines on the back lines as well.
Nice.
Gets that Yule Scepter off before the Blast Scepter connects, but they still get the kill. Dreamocel's going to be able to get this one, and then Rubik, he gets Dorbon. Gleipnir's going to be used. They might be able to get the kill onto Juju. No, Infest comes out to Insanity. I mean, he has that Aegis. Lewis gets the kill onto DB before this one fully breaks out. The reveal though with Insanity. Do they have enough to get through him? And that Aegis now, the lockdown comes through. They have the damage, so they are going to be able to get that Aegis pop, but they're looking for the puck. It looks like the puck might just be away here. Or are they just looking for the ways out? They're going to go for the TPs. They are just looking for the ways out here.
Like, we're not crazy enough to TP where you TP'd. We're just gonna go to tier 3 and walk towards you, which is what ended up happening.
Execration are going to go for that 4-man smoke though. They've got a ward down. They see the Lifestealer. Do they want to try and make this jump happen?
Risky.
Gleipnir comes through. He's going to be silenced up now as well, but they get Infest out now. It's just going to be an immediate jump back out. They get the kill.
Echo!
Scepter on the back lines. Look at this Echo Scepter. Yeah, Insanity's going to be able to get that time lapse off. They get the kill onto CML, and now Lewis will fall. They have the damage. No, they don't TP out, but it's going to cost them 2, maybe potentially 3 heroes here. Tino, do they have now the Vortex? Anything to stop that TP? They don't. He's going to be able to complete that one. Shanks on the back lines. Rolling Boulder away. Fisher won't connect. He's going to be able to go for the TP now as well, but they do still lose 2 heroes for that, and that was Execration getting aggressive themselves.
Yep, and I'm at home. He's enjoying his vacation. Oh.
Yeah, it is going to be that dire Roshan respawn as well, so it's not like he respawns down here, going to take a walk up the top lane. It is going to be a long respawn on the Roshan, so it will be that dire spawn. Shanks going to come up. He's going to come up into a load of mines now as well. Take a lot of damage. Try to get the kickback, but there is going to be the rage and the damage coming through. Shanks, well, Yule Scepter is going to be there, but the sticky bombs as well as those mines that are going to be planted out should get the proc, should get the kills onto the Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit taking a lot of damage from this one, and now even the drag back onto the Rubik. Sharpshooter does come through, but they get the kill onto Juju in return. Buyback from both supports that went down here. Rubik doesn't have his. They want to try and fight around this one, but again, they don't know. Echo Slam's going to be thrown out. They have the control come through. This might just be the dieback here on the Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit will fall, and in return, it is going to be the Earthshaker going down.
We were so fragile, but Lewis, he is mobile, but is he mobile enough? Tino trying to get out there in good use of the Gleipnir, but the Gale Force!
Yeah, look at this. They're going to have to fight Tino, and now the Vortex drive back into that Shackles. The lockdown comes through. All of this around the Roshan fight.
I always try to put at least a wind lace in one of them. It's very useful because movement speed is so rare in Dota.
So Puck could be able to self-use heal as well. There is going to be that jump in, but they're not going to be able to get the catch in time. So Puck might just be away from this one. Lewis, though, he is actually going to be in first bomb. Nope. Jump away, and it looks like the Puck phase shifting out. Do they have a catch? They do. They have more and more silences to come, and Juju will get the kill.
Biggest kill you can get, honestly. Yeah. Oh, that's a bit... and gives him like 2 extra hit points or something like that. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Dota.
Potters looking for this one. There is going to be the Dreamcoil coming out, but they're at the Infest Bomb now as well. He's going to be able to eat that cheese. Insanity, look at the damage coming through. The Abyssal Blade now as well. His BKB will be wearing off soon. And the Focus Fire CML Echo Slam gets committed. Did they actually? They didn't. So they're going to be able to... The Puck is going to be able to get the jump away. And yeah, no No, he came back in onto this one.
He's full health. He might as well just try to get more. As it's a 1-for-1 trade so far, they might be able to get the Earth Spirit as well. The Earthshaker.
Yeah. Earthshaker will fall, but the Earth Spirit might pay for this one. Dreamocel, again, coming into this one. He's going to have that Infest into the Earth Spirit, so it doesn't really matter if he gets that Glimmer Cape off Rolling Ball. It doesn't matter. The Infest Bomb on inside yourself. It tick booms you down here. And the Lifesteal has that gem. Actually will be popped. He's got no buyback. What are we going to try and do into this one? Drag back onto the Weaver. Do they have the damage to get the kill off? He's going to be able to get the time lapse right now. They do still get the kill onto him. Tino, he's got that BKB going. He's going to be getting really down low, though. Lewis is trying to do whatever damage to woMy he can. woMy will fall. Have they turn this one around?
Yes. Oh, so around. It's so around, man. I cannot. The buyback on Pota was kind of worst case scenario. After you've already lost the fight, tries to win it and becomes a dieback. Okay. Probably not the Weaver though. I'd say you want to catch everybody except the Weaver.
I mean, they're doing a good job of defending what's left of the base here, these two lanes, because it's going to be about a minute and a half before Weaver loses his Aegis, so they are holding on to this one, not letting them aggress into their base, not losing another tier 3 tower.
Sticky's going to go for Ags. He's got almost 3,000 gold, so he can kind of go for it if he wants, or he's just maybe saving for buyback. As look at this, the smoke coming from the one lane that they don't spot us in, but Juju is wise to it. Juju...
Let me know, they do have the reveal. Do they have the damage to get the kill? He's going to go down, has the buyback. He wants to do it, but the backline dive, like you said, Storm's right, they're going to be silenced off. Pops that BKB. Look at the damage coming through, even through the Infest here. They're going to be able to get the kill. And like you say, no buyback here. He is 34 seconds and as well as 200 gold short. Juju buys back. Great Echo Slam backlines to get the kill into CML. But is the Earthshaker going to be able to get himself out alive here? The Boomerang does connect Glepnir onto the high ground. Jump in from the puck. They take down the Earthshaker. He does have buyback if he wants to use it. Juju's going to be careful. Already bought back himself here. Oh, woMy on the back lines. Looking for Tino. Tino going to be that focus fire as well as the Windrun, but they have the reveal, they have the kill, and Windranger again, yeah, if he needs to, he can buy back, but that is a big gold investment here from the side of Outcast with all these buybacks coming out.
They want to use the Storm buyback to get a big one. It's Earthshaker.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm just gonna be fissuring and using my shard, if that's okay with you guys. Oh, okay, maybe not. I mean, again, no Echo Slam.
No, the Fisher does connect. They're going to get the silence off. There's going to be a lot of damage coming through onto the Weaver. The Weaver is dead, has that buyback available if they want it. And now, I mean, Storm Spirit bought back last second. They get the kill onto Lewis too. Oh, that's a really good one to pick up, and now they might be able to force out buybacks themselves here on the side of Outcast. Chases out. They might be able to pick up some support. CML going to be fished up. Yeah, the extra stun comes through now as well. Going to use that bounce away.
I only realized recently that you can use it on allies, so it's very nice to dispel. And
yeah, puck with the Stygian Desolator here as well, so that's going to really boost up the damage that the puck's going to be thrown out in these fights.
Is it Stygian or is it Stygian?
I don't know. Oh, they're going to be able to get the Abyssal Blade locked down now as well. The Echo Slam comes out. Do we have the damage to take down the Weaver? They do. He does have that buyback coming out if he wants to use it now as well. Dreamcall will be used on the puck. Trying to get himself away. Shanks as well. There's going to be the self-stone. Look at the damage on the back lines, though. This puck is just ripping absolutely everybody apart. And Windranger has to buy back. Dreamocel is going to be all alone. The buyback comes out from the Weaver. Infest here inside the Weaver himself, so he's going to be healing up rates that, unseen by mere mortals, but they still get the kill. Has that buyback available onto the lifesteal if they want it. And again, Roshan 40 seconds away, but I think Execration, they want to march up this mid lane, look to try and force out buybacks and end this game right here, right now.
Yeah, the moment
defensive telekinesis if he needs to use it. Tino jumping in. They're going to try and go for the Mega Creeps here now as well. The fortification will be used. It's going to be 5 seconds before this lifesteal is back. So they're looking for anything to defend this one. The Fisher Stone as well from the Rubik here. BKBs are going to be popped. They want to get Megas from this one. The blast stuff comes through from the Techies. Trying to get those right clicks off. Then Sanity trying to get the chase away. Dreamcall will be used. It locks down. Look at the damage pulse coming out onto the Techies. The Techies, he will be dead. Has that buyback. Oh, the Infest comes out from Dreamocel, though. They're not going to be able to carry on catching up to the puck. The puck is away. And yeah, I mean, he's got all the gold in the world here, Dreamocel. I know he wants to save for that buyback, but it just feels like, because he's keeping hold of either, the Sanjin Yashu and steal his spells from max distance.
Oh, by the way, there's going to be double Echo Slam now, as DB, he's like, no, I don't want buyback. I want double Echo.
Yeah, they're going to be able to get the silence locked down now at least once onto this Weaver.
Nice rock.
The save comes in, and again, Puck doing the damage onto this one. Shanks, he's got himself the Aeon Disc as well as that BKB going. He even got the cheese if he needs it now as well. Shanks, he's got so many saves. Storm Spirit going to be slowed down. Taking the damage, has to get back to base, has to heal himself back up. Yeah, woMy, this giant Wind Ranger now. Has to win run away to safety. They've held the base for a little bit. Echo Slam comes out the first time. Insanity. Where's the extra lap going to come from? They have a little bit more damage. They get they do pop the Aegis at least. But again, that's going to be the Storm Spirit being dealt with here. Tino gets that kill. And just the spells being thrown out. The reverse fishes here from the Rubiks now. Echo Slam so comes out. Do they have the damage to take down the Insanity? They don't. He gets that time lapse off. It's a lot of damage onto Techies now as well. Techies, he is dead. And he has no buyback available. They do actually get the kill. And now they're locked down onto the puck. Do they have it? No. Wind Waker comes out from the puck. Meanwhile, on the other side, they're trying to go onto these supports here. Dreamocel going to be locked down. Tino gets that pushback off. Dreamocel going to try and turn around. Right clicks here, healing out so much with this right click and the rapier on the life stealer, but it's not going to be enough to get the kill onto Shanks.
Oh my lord! Did you see the damage coming out from Tino in that fight? What has he got? He just 2 shots woMy. They do get the kill on the Weaver though, but still 4 versus 3 here. You have buyback on Dreamocel, so you want him kind of to die first and get someone.
Yeah, and he might get the silence out. Do they have the reveal onto the Rubik now? It's going to be a good group vortex coming through here, but Dreamocel, he needs to get right-clicking. He is going to be losing a lot of life. Has the Satanic still going here? The Infest comes out. He might be able to get the kill onto Shanks. And again, Rapier coming up, but they're going to be able to break the base. Puck just ignores the fight and goes for the end here. Execration 69. Yeah, the big impact is going to be the woMy DB combo. Yo, how much are they going to be able to...
Despite that, he came out pretty good in the puck. And DB again, just farming them creeps. Couriers. Sorry.
I mean, he has to, right? That's the only place he can get that's safe. Yeah, he does have this ward down on the cliff, so he's going to see them coming in. It's... Oh... Fight breaks out over this one. There is going to be the Techies rotating in now as well. So they get the sticky bombs coming through. Portitude taking a lot of damage. It's going to be a 3-man blast off. Telekinesis still comes in. Blood Grenade is actually get thrown out. And the damage coming through now as well. Poda, he is going to go down, and Lewis picks up the first blood.
About the mid lane being so good for Poda, but you look at the bottom, it is absolutely going fantastically for Abat as he's basically crushing woMy in this lane. It's coming up again. It's coming as a bit of cost of health, but it's no big deal. And top lane, Execration, they get another kill on the board with a kill. I love the ward that DB put early on the cliff, because I usually put put closer. It's like, oh, I learned something today. One of the nice things about casting these professionals, that you see the best players and how you see it intimately. You know, like every second you're watching them, what they're doing.
Make it sound more creepy, dude.
I mean, like you're not like watching it like, you know, like, oh, I'm tuning in, tapping out, things like that. Like you're very close to the action.
Sure. Portitude is going to be able to get that regen rune coming through now as well if he wants to try and chase down onto Lewis. There is going to be the dispose coming out from CML though. Kick away from DB, roll up onto the cliff. Do they get the kill onto CML though? CML, he's going to be able to get the rebound away to safety coming to this one, but not going to fully commit. Going to be seen underneath the ward.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you take this much time away from the lane, teams will know. They'll be like, he could be here, guys. Like, yeah. Everyone's going to be a little bit careful. I do like what woMy is going for. He's going for the aura build, which we mentioned. He at least has the Vlads. What will he go for next? As Lewis, he wants a blade mail. Oh, here we go.
CML going to be able to get the disposed pullback here onto woMy. woMy is level 6, so throws to that black hole. Going to be able to catch you with them. And the Fisher comes across now as well. Storm Spirit TPs himself in. They might be able to clean up into this one. They are going to lose woMy, but it's going to be the vacuum back onto Vortex back here onto Densanity. Densanity, he is attribute shifting for his life, but the body blocks, the blood grenade, the jump in from the Storm Spirit, they get through all of it. Post Shadow Dance, he could get blown up by that Morphlin fairly quickly.
Yeah, the shard would be very nice if he can get it. That'll help his team out quite a bit.
Yeah. Jump in. Oh. Vortex now as well onto the Rubik. What are they going to do? The blast off comes through. One more right click. It's going to be the Juju that picked it up here. Storm Spirit. He wants to carry on going into this one. I think he actually changed his mind. He did pick up the Oblivion Staff. He had an Orchid queued up, but now he's going to be going back for the Mage Slayer. It looks like now. Do you think the kill onto Lewis? Lewis is going to try and do what he can, but underneath the tier 1 tower, Tino rotates in. He gets that arena down. The kill comes through, but Dreamocel even rotates down here as well. The pounce into CML. Fisher, is he going to be able to get the kill? One more. No, the rebound away from CML. Morphlin getting involved. He's going to be able to get the adaptive strike onto Juju. Juju, though. Does he get that treat? No. Tino with the snipe from downtown on that spear.
Tino leaving the lane gets, what does he do? Immediately get a double kill for his team. You know, locking down the storm and throws out the spear. This is what we're saying. Like, it was super good for Outcast that Tino was not long-ish. This is, by the way, if you ever want to be in a successful relationship, learn to just agree. Sometimes they're like, yes, you're right, let's move on with our lives. It's a long cooldown. Unleash is, it's a short cooldown. You just throw it out every time you get a kill. It's very nice.
Well, the important thing is here, if you want to go for a gank, it will be back up. And the Enigma is going to be close by. Speaking of gank, though, they're going to try and get on top of Timo. Tino will go down. Juju gets the credit for the kill. Good 3-man rotation, but there's going to be the response coming in. Lewis, he's going to be able to get the sounds, gets the kick off, the control coming through with the telekinesis. They might be able to, should be able to with the rolling ball. Yeah, gets that kill onto Porter too, and Porter had no mana left, no life left. Lewis, though, could be in a little bit of trouble. He's out of mana himself. The Fusion Blade onto Dreamocel. He's still going to be able to get the rolling ball to the high ground, though. Gets himself away, and then Sanity does get the blow up here. With the help of the Unleash, there was a low enough cooldown that he got it off for the next gank.
Of course, yes. My God, you know, I can see now why some people here... You know what? No, I'm not going to do that thought. DB, they should be able to get this kill here on CML, and that
Echo gets committed for that?
It's a low cooldown. It's really good for those pickoffs. 130
yeah, 130 seconds. Yeah, low cooldown spell.
Just throw it out. Shanks, he has got no mana left, but nice spear.
Jump in though, they might be able to get the kill onto Shanks. No, Porter 2's not going to be able to focus him down. He does get it in the end. I think that was the Witchblade after the fact then. So he does secure it now. Silence, jump away from the Storm Spirit. Rolling Ball is going to commit, but they're going to be able to get themselves away here. DB did have that Blink Dagger, so he moves out of the path. Tino gets himself in. Again, already used that Arena. DB though, could be in a little bit of trouble trying to use that Enchant Totem. Porter 2 completely out of mana now. Having to use the bottle as well as that stick. One charge. He's going to have a little bit back. Is it going to be able to get out alive? He gets close to the tier 3 tower. Rolling Ball that comes in though. Where's that slow going to come through? The spear. Is it going to be enough? Dive in a tier 3 tower on the 16 minutes?
We're clapping. We're clapping. That was really impressive, dude. Device has been doing a great job for them.
Yeah, CML going to be slowed down here in the bottom lane. He's going to turn around with that low cooldown Unleash now. Dreamocel uses the Dark Pack, trying to do what damage you can, but CML doesn't actually have any lifesteal. There's nobody close to get the sidekick off to either, so he's not going to be able to survive through that one, and it's going to be a 3-man gank here, and well, 4 heroes down overall. Maybe trying to put pressure onto the tier 1 tower as well with the Eidolons and woMy moving in.
I think you still get the benefits. It's just half the benefits if no one else is around. That's how it works as DB. Nice blink away.
Not enough here. They might still be able to find DB in the trees. Then Sanity does get the kill. Adaptive Strike comes out, and they clean him up.
What are we looking at for woMy? Okay, BKB next. That does help you continue the black hole, but it doesn't help you really land it. You're still going to need someone else to sort of set you up as what?
They're going to jump in. Do they have the control? They do. They have the kill onto the Storm, and Lewis will get the credit. That's it.
I can tell. But to be fair, Unleash does go to a very low cooldown of 1 minute, which is not bad for an ultimate. They could get a kill here. It would be nice for them.
Lewis, yeah, it's going to be a lot of damage coming back onto Dreamocel, but Aegis is going to be for free. I think they're going to be happy with this one. Is there Arena up as well? 16 seconds, not here just yet, but they might be able to get a catch. Juju might be in a little bit of trouble now as well. Storm Spirit dives in, does it go all the way, and they've got 4 heroes around on... do they want to carry on going into this one? Waveform comes forward. Juju going to be taking a lot of damage coming through. Yeah, they do have the damage. Porter 2, he'll stepped it up into the air. Echo Slam does come out now, though, but can he follow this one up? Black Hole catches on to 3 of them. What, was it stolen by? No. The Rubik actually had the mine to be planted down. The proxy mines now. Waveform comes forward here. woMy could be in trouble. And again, then Sanity. He still has that Aegis. Didn't go down inside the Black Hole. CML, what are they going to be able to do? It's going to be a drag back here from the Morphlin. He's just trying to do what he can in that Storm Spirit form. They pop that Aegis, though. 3 heroes around. Do they want to carry going? Because Lewis is here. Gets the silence off onto the Slark, standing in front of the Slark now as well. Slark trying to work his way out of this one, but he's going to be blocked off by his own teammate there, by the Fisher. Rolling Ball that rolls in, connects once again onto Slark, and Dreamocel taking a lot of damage. Storm Spirit drops onto Sanity. You've got to be careful though, Porter, with the amount of damage you're taking. One more wave from Adaptive Strike, it might be your doom.
That was very well done by Outcast. Just slowly whittling them down. Black Hole comes out on 2 people. They bring down...
Just feel comfortable, right? They're just going to be able to play back. Just wait for this next Roshan to respawn whenever it is going to be within the next... between the next minute and a half and 4.5 minutes away. So they don't feel too much under pressure. You have to have to... Oh, we need to get objectives now. We need to force something happening. They're just going to be fine with this.
Yeah, both teams are kind of like that right now. One team is like, we have overwhelming team fight, you know?
Yeah.
If they have, even if we fall behind with Black Hole, the great equalizer. The other team is like, well, you know what we can do? We are, we're ahead. We can go for pickoffs. It's not a big deal. So it is a different approach. Tino, second net worth. Every time I'm looking at Abat, he's 1,000 gold ahead. Oh dear.
They're going to be able to get the damage here onto the Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit, does he survive through this one? He's taking a lot of damage, will go down. Echo Slam on the back lines here. CML takes the brunt of that one. DB Invis now was that black hole. Does actually get onto the Morphlin. It's going to be a big control. No, it's going to be stolen. They turn it around. The damage coming through. They wipe nearly everybody. And Juju, he's going to be the next to fall. They get a 5-man wipe. Rubik, BKB does not matter. If you don't catch the Rubik in there, that turnaround from the Rubik black hole gets absolutely everybody.
Oh man, they got it was so good. They got
back that way.
No, he did. He already did. He was able to get the full healing lotus. Eats it immediately. Oh, DB.
They get this jump now. Black hole comes out. What are they going to be able to do from
Shanks
this one?
steals it
The
again.
damage. Yeah, they're going to be able to get another refresh onto this one. Did he get the damage out to get the kill here? Because they've already taken down DB. And it looks like the Rubik, he's going to be able to just get himself again in there. They get more kills off from this one. They're even going to get on top of Juju. Juju's going to try and do what he can. But they've only taken down CML. They've lost 3 now. And I wonder if Execration... yeah, they're just going to go straight back into the Roche pit, get this Aegis, and maybe look towards a second lane of racks. Or at least put pressure onto that tier 3.
Oh. Black hole comes out, gets stolen. They are able to focus down the Rubik. So he only got, I think, like a millisecond of it off. And wait, Roshan, he killed Abat.
What?
He went full Agi. Oh, man.
Dude.
I mean, you see this so often in like the laning phase where they go full Agi, then like a Rubik Fade bot kills them or anything like that. But at 32 minutes in the game, I guess Roshan. That's pretty. Like he's dead for a whole minute.
Yeah.
If you're Outcast, you have 50 seconds to get your asses to Roche and take it if you want to.
And that is probably, I mean, at least get back into the position to contest this one here. Get that damage off here. And it looks like they might even be able to find out Tino here. There's going to be a 3-man jump onto him. Echo Slam even gets committed onto that. So they do get the kill. I mean, his BKB was still on cooldown here for the Mars. Last game, Outcast in control, and they take a bad fight, and all of a sudden Execration, well, Execration, it's their turn to feel the heat being turned up onto them. Do they want to try and fight this one? They're going to be able to get the pounce out now as well. Earth Spirit going to be locked down. The rebound tries to come through from Marcy here. Lewis going to try and bounce himself away, but there is going to be that other pounce coming through, but he still gets himself out of this one. Insanity. He blows up Porter too. Can they get the kill onto Dreamocel? I mean, Dreamocel has this Aegis now. He's trying to do what he can against CML. CML gonna get that rebound bounce once again. They're gonna try and go into this one. CML pops up BKB. He's already got that Unleashed going here. But Dreamocel just carries on going. Gonna turn on to Dansanity. Dansanity, though, he steals the form of the Slug. Looking for that pounce away. And what can they do from this one? Yeah, because like you say, that Mars, he is on his way. Porter 2 on the back lines here as well. They're looking for this one. The BKB comes out. He's going to be able to trap 2 inside the arena. woMy walks himself out with the BKB. I think he'll look for the target here onto the Enigma first before they go onto Dreamocel, because he still don't think they can take him down twice, even if he pop this Aegis. And yeah, he does have that refresh on the black hole, so he is going to be able to come back into this one if Execration are grouped up. Rolling Boulder comes in again. Look at how much damage the Storm Spirit takes here. That is just absolutely ridiculous. He is going to be deleted straight away, right, as he gets back into this fight. They've got the reveal onto DB. DB, though, he's going to be able to get himself out of this one. Can they get anything from this one? The Yule Scepter comes out onto the Slark. Dreamocel again has that Aegis. It's still going to be there for the next 3.5 minutes. They do blow it up, and now grouping up. They're going to try and go onto Juju. They're scouting around. woMy's had himself in the trees. They might be able to get the kill onto Juju. Black Hole comes out. woMy trying to get the kill. It's going to be jumping from the Earth Spirit now as well. Echo Slam gets thrown through, but there is going to be that Blade Mail coming out from Lewis. They get the kill onto woMy. DB, he is threatening, to just say, okay, cool, I'll just sit here, I'll wait. Throws out that Echo Slam, but it's not going to be enough. Do they get Dreamocel? They don't. He does get that TP out.
Longest fight of the Tier 3 items, 4 damage at least. The Reaver thing. It's called the Axe. Vindicator's Axe, yeah. Attack speed and plus damage if you want. Oh!
Jump in. They're going to try and go for this one. Porter 2 pops his BKB. They take down CML. CML is dead for 70 seconds now. But look at this damage coming out from the Morphin. Just on the right clicks here. He's going to waveform himself in. He's got his BKB still if he needs it. So Dreamocel going to be attacked by his illusions. Just goes immediately into the... the Glimmer Cape comes out from supports here. Because those illusions from the Morphin, they are no joke.
You've got to find a way to keep Pota alive. When Pota jumps in, you can immediately see the Morphling. Abat's like, I want him dead. I do not care about anything. Oh,
they might be able to. The Yule Scepter comes out here for DB, but the Waveform and Densanity just completes that one. And there's going to be the pouncing Slark. They want to engage, but look at Slark. He's going to go for the BKB and the Shadow Dance at the same time. Has that Depth Shroud if he really needs it here, but it's going to be the BKB on cooldown here once he gets himself inside the base. woMy, no Black Hole for 16 seconds.
They want this.
Yeah, but look at this big jump in from Dreamocel. He just wants to try and blow them up. And now the Depth Shroud is going to go. Sanity's going to be able to throw the right that's out. They've got the lockdown. They've got the kill. He's dead for 84 seconds. Juju falls next. Execration. They're even going to be able to go back into DB. DB, he's bought back for this one. He doesn't want to die back. Echo Slam gets thrown out. I think that was the actual... was that Shanks' Echo Slam or was that Insanity's?
I think it was... No. DB had already used it. So it was Shanks. Okay. Because DB, he jumped, he used the Echo on Shanks for some reason. I'm not quite sure why they have been really forcing this fight. And now Outcast, you have one buyback. You do have Black Hole, but I don't see how you have enough damage without the slug to get it.
No. Jump in. Pot it 2. Going to try and do his best as possible here. He drops that Remnant. The fortification will wear off, and Densanity just going to go back to hitting the buildings here. He's got this Morphlin. He is a big tanky boy. 2k health, even with a full attribute shift towards agility. They're going to get the lockdown. They're going to get the die back here onto Juju, and they might even be able to take down woMy there as well. Even through his BKB, the right just come through. One more. They take him down inside his own base, and Poda, the only one surviving. The Blade Mail gets popped, but they just go straight for tier 4s. They want to end the game here and now. GG gets called.
Well played by Execration, especially in game 1. You know, game 1 they made this amazing comeback. Game 2, it did feel like Execration. Sorry, the other side, the Dire Team Outcast, they were not quite on the same page. 2 stolen Black Holes really cost them. Execration, bit of a mistake losing the Morphling, and then they